Hi, I want to introduce you to Jim Barnett and his wisdom about iHeRQles. Here's a question, Jim. If life is in the blood and blood is the delivery system to the cells, how does our vascular system open up to get rid of the toxins, to get these nutrients into the cells?
The first thing I want to answer is that life is in the blood, and the blood is affected by this supreme food that from the living cells of the plant to the biocompatibility to the human cell, so that the blood is affected in it's a more quality product now. So when that happens, then the brain signals the vessels to open up to receive. When it does, especially the microcirculation, the little bitty vessels that are like vast, a lot of these little vessels run behind the eye, down all kind of different tissue, everything. So if we can get those open from the quality of the blood being enhanced by this proper, what I call the most advanced nutrition support on the planet, way past vitamin, mineral, whatever, fish oil, whatever, then if I can get the blood directive right, the brain signals the vascular system, the vascular and the microcirculation system to open because it knows it's a better quality product.
So it opens to receive it.
It opens to receive. The brain tells the signal to the vessels, hey, wait a minute, that's some good stuff. When it does, it tries to tell the vessels to open up more, to receive more. With that, the immune system is enhanced because of the K cell, T cell, the different variables of the white blood cell. When that happens, then the fast aging cells of the body, tissue, whatever, are grabbed. The oxygen nutrition is being delivered in real time through subatomic activity of the blood, but it happens better when the vessels are more open and the immune system is stronger with a clearer vision. When it does, the K cells grab the fast aging cells from the tissue and the blood and stuff, and now the toxins are discarded through that grabbing, because toxins are fast aging element.
Yeah.
So if I get rid of that's why if I go and work out at the gym, no matter who this is, if they want faster recovery, better retention, more stamina, more energy, and better muscle content with less time of recovery, they could recover faster with less pain from the breakdown of the muscle, and repair of that muscle is quicker. Spray this in your mouth, because your key is how much of that toxicity and that lactic acid is being removed in what time frame. If I can get the vessels open with this higher quality of blood because of this higher quality of nutrition, molecular nutrition, then guess what? That fast aging cell of this muscle breakdown and the rebuilding of it is a continuum. Now, whenever it pulls it out, it is also repairing with fresh nutrition from the blood. Got me?
Yeah.
So it's happening in real time. So in real time subatomic activity of the blood, that is a very difficult topic to discuss, because everything's happening now as we're speaking. All the time it's happening. These cells are being discarded and new ones are being born, new ones are being made. There's activity with the immune system, and then there's a possibility of what? Infection or invasion from some kind of problem that we have through nature, an infection or a virus or a bacteria, whatever. We get these things, and the immune system response is our key. So in looking at how does this happen, everything happens in coordination. Body's a balance machine. The difference is what kind of quality of blood is the body receiving. If I am what I eat, then it's got to pertain to one thing: quality of the blood. Period.
Well, and if you're putting in very low quality or processed food, and it's not all real food, then the vascular system constricts.
Yes. Any poison, anything the body doesn't understand, there's two ways the body understands: self, non-self. Self, non-self. There isn't any other thing that it knows. And if it doesn't feel like self, it rejects it. It will get rid of it somehow through the liver, okay, or the kidneys. It's going to try to get rid of it because it doesn't belong. This is the reason they take anti-rejection drugs if they give you a new organ.
Mhm.
Because if it didn't, your body would fight it and you would die because it would destroy it.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's the same thing with this. The body recognizes food-like substance for nutrition and the value of nutrition to the blood and to the system. And depending on what that nutrition is, determines the quality of the blood.
And this is the highest quality quantum nutrition you could possibly put in your body.
It is because they've studied not only have they studied the living plant material, the living cell that fits the biocompatibility of the body, the natural cell of the body, the human body, because we emit oxygen, we emit carbon dioxide, they emit oxygen for us. If I use the living cell of that plant, the top parts of that plant, put them in the body, that's something you've never seen before. Nobody on this planet, unless they're doing this, has had access to that difference. And over the next 10 years, we will prove that this is an absolute true statement, because from what I've seen from doctors, it has been evident for many years, and the public just was unaware. Now that we have this chance, we can make a true difference just based on the fact of quality blood, because you are what you eat. And the difference is what? What does that mean, you are what you eat? I mean, what's affected? It has to be the quality of blood and nutrition in the system. Has to be. What else could that mean?
Because the blood is the delivery system of nutrition to every cell in the body.
Yeah. So if I can affect the size and shape of the oblong shape that runs through the vessels of the red blood cell that delivers oxygen nutrition, we're not just talking about oxygen nutrition being carried by the red blood cell. We're talking about size and shape, RDW in the blood. It's called RDW. Mm-hmm. It's the size and shape of the oblong shape of the red blood cell and how it moves through see, if it's too small, then guess what? It doesn't move through the system right. You need more of it. If it's too big, it gluts the system. It needs to be the perfect shape so that everything is assimilated in real time for the best value of delivery of oxygen nutrition. This is affected by what? Food.
Real food, pure food, clean food.
Real food. Now, people might say, well, so what do you do? Do you just spray this in your mouth and don't do anything? Don't be ridiculous. You've got to eat for calorie intake in order to survive. But now, are we the food police and says, now you're only going to eat celery and carrots and tomatoes and from your own garden? Well, people aren't going to do that. But they're going to eat some of this junk food, this and that. And to get rid of it and to give yourself this balance, you need the top premium parts of organic food in liquid form. What would be better? The top parts of organic food in liquid form for this junk food and stuff and cake and cookie, whatever we do, sugar, refined sugar, coffee, whatever that we do to our body. We're going to do it. People are going to do it, period. They're not going to, or we're not the food police. So if they do that, we know they're going to, because I do it. Because the scientists do it, okay? I watch them, okay? But they know that if I'm going to balance, wouldn't it be better to have the most premium advanced nutrition gap support from top parts of organic food rather than some vitamin or mineral or some superfood or whatever? Is that the top parts of that food? No, it's just the food. Like, I'll give you an example. The acai berry has a lot of antioxidant value. True. Is it as good as the top parts of living cell material that fit the body's cell structure by biocompatibility perfectly? No, it's not even close. It's not even in the same genre. So that is the uniqueness of this, and why. And I hope that answers the question sufficient enough to at least get an understanding.
Absolutely. Brilliant. Thank you so much for that. And if you're listening and you haven't tried iHeRQles yet, call the person back who shared this video with you, because they're using it and they have a lot they can share with you. This is the most powerful food you can be putting in your body. I've been using it for 2 years. I've never felt better. I'm 73. People have watched me get younger because of this high quality quantum nutrition, the likes of which my body's never had in my 50 some years in natural healing and energy medicine. This is powerful. And Jim, thank you so much for explaining that to us.
Thank you.
Mhm.